to walk the halls of Ben Salem High School. One reason to make the most of our days. One last chance to make memories. 1 year left to be a family. We walked into BHS on September 4th, 2007, ready to take our place as the leaders of the school. Since freshman year, all of us were waiting for this moment. The moment when we could finally call ourselves seniors. Everyone told us to make the most of the time we had, because June would be here before we knew it. Little did we know how true this was. This year, we were left with one advisor, the great and powerful Bowler, a woman who never left our side for 4 years, and someone who I call the angel of the senior class. Quickly approached. In the middle of the most successful Spirit Weekend years was the Powerpuff game, where our girls were victorious against the juniors yet again. And our boy cheerleaders were better at cheering than we knew. Oh yeah! Not to mention, they pulled off cheerleading skirts better than most guys would too. That Friday, our class took a risk and sponsored the first all-school pep rally in over 13 years, and we took school spirit to a whole new level. 2,000 students and teachers filled this auditorium, and for that period of time, nothing else mattered. We came together as a school in ways we never thought possible, and resurrected the Ben Salem pride that had been hiding for years. In addition, 6 of our boys participated in Mr. BHS and made us laugh with their singing and dancing abilities. The big game that evening was canceled due to weather, which, by the way, turned out to be a gorgeous evening, and was postponed until the next day. On a beautiful Saturday afternoon, the Owls football team played a great game, and the exceptional members on the homecoming court displayed royalty at its best. A few more months went by, filled with college applications and preparations for the holiday season. Winter break came and went, and the senior class returned for 6 final months at Ben Salem High. February arrived, and 6 of the sweetest girls in the senior class entertained us during Senior Sweetheart. In the coming weeks, many of us earned from colleges and made decisions regarding our lives. Decisions that always seemed so far away that we thought we'd never have to make them. After months and months of preparation, we sailed the 7 seas in our final blue-gray night. Once again, our class proved that the spirit of Ben Salem was still alive, and we packed the Armstrong Gym with a record turnout. Both teams showed their skills in strength, speed, dance, and art, but Blue took the lead in the last few minutes of the night and went home with a victory, again, completing their 4-year sweep. In the blink of an eye, it was May, and this was when it slowly started to sink in that we were near the end. But before that, our class had yet another obstacle to face, which had to do with a certain graduation date. Graduation was changed to June 16th, and this caused many inconveniences for seniors. Yet again, we proved that the class of 2008 is no ordinary class. We stood up for our rights, exercised our freedom of speech, and inundated the school board with dozens of emails and letters. We packed the district office for the school board meeting and single-handedly changed the graduation date. Now tell me, what other class can say they've done that? Continuing, on May 15th, 87 of us boarded JetBlue Flight 521 for the vacation of a lifetime. Heart-stopping roller coasters, late nights at the pool, and the whirlwind of adventures were just a fraction of the magic of Disney World. Not to mention, many of us truly realized why it's called the happiest place on earth. Even with one bad engine and not enough fuel on the plane, we fairy tale ending, senior prom. Each and every person looked like royalty that evening, and through the laughter and smiles on everyone's faces, a tinge of sadness could be felt as we realized that it was one of the last times we would be together as the class of 2008. After a beautiful weekend, we were back in school, and time was flying faster than ever. Many of us felt like we were in a car that was going too fast, and we couldn't hit the brakes no matter how much we tried. We thought back to September 4th, when we had 1 year left. 1 year to spend with people we've known all our lives. 1 year to enjoy before entering the real world as real adults. 1 year. And now, we're here tonight with 1 day. 1 day that cannot possibly go by slow enough. 1 day that cannot possibly be long enough. 1 day. Because at this time tomorrow, over 400 of us will officially be alumni of Ben Salem High School. And maybe then, we will truly realize that somewhere along the way of this 4-year journey, we became a family. And suddenly, one doesn't seem like such a bad number, because that's exactly what our class has become. 1. I love you guys.